Hey everybody, this is Kodak here, and I know I normally don't do unboxings, but today, with the Dragon Ball Super Card Game Galactic Battle Special Pack set, I just kind of wanted to highlight some of the things that I think are actually really interesting about the product itself. The Special Pack set is basically their equivalent of like the Pokemon tin, or like how Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to do tins, in that it is a collection of 4 booster packs along with a promo card, only they're ditching the metal tin in place of a cardboard deck box. Now, the deck box contains, it of course has a tray that has the booster packs in it. It includes a special one-hit Vegeta. It is one-hit Destruction Vegeta, who is a blue card, the special foil promo that comes in there, and it comes with a set of the rules. It doesn't come with a playmat, which is a little unfortunate, although I imagine they might be trying to save that for the starter set. I got one in the demo set, and the rule sheet is basically the same as the one you get in the demo set, only folded a few extra times. But one thing that I think is interesting is with the booster packs, because what they did with the booster packs, each of these booster packs, 12-card booster packs, pretty nice number, far above average. I think they're $4 each. This set I know was $16, which put it a little bit under the normal cost, but they actually gave you one of each art. They made sure that you got one of each different artwork booster pack. So we had Goku, now we have Broly, who is the like I said, the Boba Fett of Dragon Ball, showed up in that one movie and everybody wanted more of him. You got the gold Frieza Pack for yellow, and you get Champa for red. So the 4 colors are red, yellow, green, and blue. Blue is ramp, green is destruction, yellow is defense, and red is aggression, which is a little weird. I'd have thought that red and yellow would be switched. The one-hit Vegeta is a very good card. 6 cost for a triple strike, which means it does 3 damage when it hits. And as if that isn't devastating enough, if you have 7 energy in play, you can play him essentially for free. And I'm not sure how current tap status applies when it comes to evolution. Otherwise, he could be a win condition card if you get up to 7 energy, and getting up to 7 energy seems to be Blue's win condition. So let's actually take a look at what's inside the packs. Let's start with the Champa Pack. So 12 cards, and the odds on the back here. Does it say? Oh, it doesn't say how many of each you get in the set. It's 110 cards. So let's see. Okay. Oh. Right away, the card that I said, if I got it, I would build the deck, is of course the first card I freaking pull. It's Gold Frieza Leader card. So this is the back of the Gold Frieza card. This is a super rare. This is a Frieza whose ability, if I remember right, yeah, you can drop one of your Frieza's army in order to recharge an energy and draw a card. That's good. And then when he flips over to Gold Frieza, which is the rare form, I was actually thinking of building a Frieza deck, and now that I have the Frieza, I guess I'm basically on the hook to do so. It now is recharge 2 energy, so it means that as long as you're willing to drop one of your minions each turn, you'll always have a little energy to work with to play some of the defensive cards on your opponent's turn. Very, very nice starting pull for me. I think you get 1 hero card per pack based on this. Most hero cards I think are uncommon, so let's take a further look. Up next we have Cold Bloodlust. Another Frieza card. This one is when an opponent plays a character, this thing basically deprives them of their ability for the turn. Very strong card. I see this being a staple, so that when your opponent plays one-hit Destruction Vegeta, you hit it with Cold Bloodlust, and now he can only do 1 damage. So very, very good card. Going to see a lot of use. That's a common. Bulma, God Tempter. Okay, this is the Bulma that we were joking about on the Dragon Ball video, where it's cost 1 for power 1000. But no, it's just like I thought. She now has the ability to conjure a Whis into play. I keep trying to call him Whisper, because Whis is what they call Whisper from Yokai Watch for short. Blue card, so part of ramp. When you play this card, choose up to 1 Whis with an energy cost of 4 or lower from your deck and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So it lets you yank a Whisper, which is Whis, which is very good. Paragus, Controller of Monsters. When you play this, you may place 1 card from your hand into your drop area. If you do, choose and activate Your Broly. Okay, so this is Broly's dad. He allows you to. You can have Broly as a leader, and Broly has a self-destructive ability where each time he attacks, both players discard a card, and the Broly's ring, which this guy pulls out, negates that. So staple for any Broly deck. I'm getting lots of good cards. Okay. Ultimate Judgment Jacko. When you combo with this card, choose one card in your opponent's combo area and return it to their hand. So, Ultimate Judgment Jacko. I guess he's more useful. He's perfect for a defensive card because after your opponent finishes boosting, then they cannot boost anymore. This guy's going to see heavy use in blue because he basically kicks an opponent's buff. So you only have to. That's one fewer buffs you have to counter against. 3 power, 16,000, a little bit above par for a 2, but below par for a 3, but he breaks the 5,000 curve, so this guy's also going to see a lot of use. Man, so many good cards. Crusher Ball, this is the other 1-cost counter that the Frieza army gets in order to delay an opponent. In this case, rather than removing the ability, it taps them, so it throws them into the rest position, so this can disable an attack for the turn. So I imagine it'll see some use next to Cold Bloodlust. Apple! A vanilla Frieza card. I got lots of Frieza cards in this pack. I'm really happy. Apple, 2 cost, 15,000 generic. I think there's also, there's another one that does the same thing. There's lots of generics like that. It's the equivalent to Trunks and Gotenks. Taunting Piccolo. When one of your, he's a 2-cost blocker. He's basically Gohan again, only he's a blocker. I think this is like the only Piccolo card that we've gotten in the deck so far. It's the blue version of the Family of Heroes Gohan that you get in the trial deck. Sorry, King Vire, I don't think they have a Piccolo personality card. Maybe in the next set. Evolution Premonition Frost. Oh, this is a good one. Frost has the evolution gimmick that allows him to change forms, and this allows you to grab one of his forms out of the deck. Very, very nice card for red. Oh, I got 2 hero cards. I also got Vados. Woo! Got some really fun cards in here. Aid Vados. Permanent. This card can attack battle cards in active mode, and when your life and the normal awaken effect. So she can attack cards that are still standing. So Vados. Some people were asking if some leaders can do that. I don't know if we misplayed in that video or what, but Vados can. Vados is Champa's the Universe 6 version of Whis, so she's also very strong. So up next we have Energy Boost Beerus, cost 4, 20,000 power, double strike, and when you play this card, if you have 5 or more energy, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. So Beerus, very nice effect. When he comes into play, if you have 5 energy, he auto-KOs an opponent, and since blue is the ramp deck, that's not difficult at all. And finally, oh god, this is such a good pack for a Frieza player. I got Mecha Frieza, the Returning Terror, and what this one does is once per turn, it has dual attack, and when you play it, you can discard a card to choose 2 opponents' rest mode battle cards, and you can basically, when you play him, you can drop a card, and then he gains double strike for the turn and pops 2 of your opponent's characters. So another very, very good card. I got lots of Frieza cards in that pack. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Frieza cards. So almost half of that first pack was Frieza cards. Just the fact that I was able to get the Frieza personality is incredibly satisfying. So let's see. That gives us, we have the rare. So we have 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 commons, 1, 2, 3 uncommons, and 1 rare. Okay, does that add up? Yeah, that adds up. So 1 rare, and you don't get a reward rare for pulling a super rare, unfortunately. And you're apparently not limited to 1 hero card per pack, as I got 2 of them. So, wow, what an amazing start. So let's move on. Let's do the Frieza pack. Why not? Let's see if I can get some more Frieza awesomeness. Alright, so starting off, I'll save our rare for the back. We have Manipulating God Champa. He is a 1-cost 5,000 power, but you can look at the top 7 cards of your deck and grab Champa. So he does the same thing as the Frieza the Universe 6 Frieza wannabe. A lot of red cards let you grab future versions of characters. Green card, full power energy, negate the attack, then choose one opponent's battle. So this is counter. It's a counterplay. You stop an opponent's attack and destroy an opponent's character with a cost of 1 or less. The green intercept card, very nice. Ginyu Force Raccoon. There's actually a Ginyu Force archetype in the Frieza deck. There is a Captain Ginyu personality card. Ginyu Force Raccoon, 2 cost, 10,000 power, is kind of below par. His ability is he gains 6,000 power on his opponent's turn. That's a weird ability. It throws him just barely above par, which I guess makes him difficult to target with 15,000 power characters. But at the same time, it would be more useful if he also gained blocker on the turn. Oh well. Tenacious Vegeta, Revenge, and this card cannot be attacked by a leader card. So basically he exists purely to force an opponent to attack him and get destroyed. So when he loses the battle as the defender, they get destroyed. Son Goku, green, basic, 2 cost, 15,000 power. This is the green, one of the green generic cards. Mighty Striker Son Gohan, we've already seen him before. We saw him in the demo deck. It's exactly the same card. Ginyu Force Butter. This is a much better card than Raccoon, because while Raccoon gains 6,000 power that makes him more difficult to target on the opponent's turn, Birder, for the same cost, just untaps himself. He basically has pseudo-vigilance when, at the end of the turn, he untaps itself, and since only characters like how have I already forgotten her name? Like Vados, only characters like Vados can actually target tapped characters, so Birder is basically a 100% better Raccoon. Son Goten, Family of Justice. You saw him in the starter deck, in the demo deck, you loved him. Next page. Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Okay, so here's the regular version of Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Super Saiyan Blue Goku, he has the energy charge effect, only he doesn't have the coming soon printed on his label. Otherwise, it is exactly the same card. It's an uncommon, which means you didn't really get anything particularly startling in the demo deck. Tagoma, the Loyal Warrior. 3 cost, 15,000. If this card is in rest mode, your opponent cannot attack your other cards. So he acts as he's a sentinel character in that he actually draws attacks to himself. So if you can make it so that he can Calm-Hearted Vados, 3 cost, 15,000, a bit below par, but her effect is when she comes into play, you get to search the top 3 cards of your deck for an alien card and add them to your hand. Another very good card. And then, oh boy, Frieza Resurrected Terror! I just keep getting all the really good Frieza cards in my packs. So this is awesome! Let's see, we're currently batting 1,000 for my rares being cards of the Frieza deck. Batting 1,000 for my cards being Golden Frieza. 7 cost. Triple Strike can evolve from Frieza for 6. When a card evolves into this card, place all rest mode battle cards except for this card in the drop area, then choose all active mode battle cards except for this card and switch them to rest mode. So Frieza comes into play, he messes everything up. So basically, you'd want to use this Golden Frieza's effect before you play this Golden Frieza, sacrifice one of your attackers, and then throw Frieza down in order to deliver basically an unstoppable attack. This is a win condition card right here. Oh man, this has been fun. I've been getting Friezas. I am happy. So let's take a look at the Broly pack we got here. So far, a very good box with 2 super rares in it. Okay. So starting from the top, we have Vegeta, generic. You know him, you love him. Vados' Assistance, negate an attack, and switch up to one of your battle cards to active mode. So this might actually be decent splashed into the Frieza deck if I could figure out how to splash in even more of the red. But this is the red intercept. I think there's also a blue intercept that I think lets you draw a card. The yellow intercept actually costs 4, and it ends the battle phase. It's Raccoon Eraser Gun, and it's basically Threatening Roar. Senzu Bean. Choose one of your cards. It gains 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. Then choose up to 2 of your energy and switch them to active mode. Whoa! Okay, so this thing basically pays for itself and lets you get another energy back in case you want to use it for something else. And you can play it before the combo step. I mean, there's a bit of a dilemma to that, but if you use it on, like, the blue Goku that can attack twice, this is incredible. Up next, we have Kui. Oh, yes! Kui is the best two cost blocker in the game. He is a blocker, but he has a power of 12,000, which means he breaks that 10,000 power cap, which means that he can stop a lot of characters just right in their tracks. It's a very, very nice card. I love this Kui. It's going to be standard. There's a card that lets you yank a Frieza cost 2 or less card for 1. Kui is going to be a first choice for a lot of people. Okay. Winnie the Pooh. Chubby all stuffed with fluff. I've forgotten how his song goes, but it's Universes 6's Winnie the Pooh, and he is Human Shield Krillin. I guess that's appropriate. Son Goten, you saw him in the demo deck, you know him, you love him. Race Bannon, bananas. Oh man, this card is bananas. He's the generic for 3 cost for yellow, 3 cost, 20,000 power. He's basically Vegeta. We got another Crusher Ball. Good. I think I want 2 of those. And we have personality card Son Gohan. When this card attacks, if you have more life than your opponent, draw 1 card. Okay, so Son Gohan is a good card to resist the effects of. Normally, when a hero is not being flipped, a lot of times opponents will leave you at 5 health to keep you from flipping, and Son Gohan has a lot of good draw power. He's a nice draw power card, which is good for green. When this card attacks, draw a card. Activate. Once per turn, pay 6. Choose all of your opponent's battle cards in the battle area and KO them. Wow. Okay, so Son Gohan and full power Son Gohan, very, very strong card. I imagine he's going to see quite a bit of use. Mysterious Presence Monaka. So if your battle area is empty and you play him, then your opponent has to ditch a card. So cool. Results of training cost 5 during this turn. If you may activate your leader cards awaken even if you have 5 or more life. Okay, so this is another blue card that allows you to awaken a character who has 5 or more life. And since it's in the blue ramp deck, that means it's not that difficult to get it into play. And finally, Whis, Judge of the Gods, the most powerful card in the game. This is an awesome, awesome, awesome set of boosters. What have we got? He has 40,000 power. He costs 12 to get into play. Quadruple Strike. This card's attack and skill cannot be negated. And when you play this card, if your leader card is Beerus, after you play this card, take another turn. Although getting 12 energy into play is just insane. I don't know if there's a way to lower the cost of him or anything. But the fact that he costs 12 it's going to make him a pretty hard sell. But he is another. Blue has a Beerus win condition card that when you get up to 16 energy, you basically win. The Whis at 12 would, 1, help that strategy somehow, and 2, since his attack can't be negated, if your opponent's unable to block him, he can send you from full life to nothing and nothing flat. So not a bad card. I've been getting some fun pulls out of this. And finally, we have the Goku Blue Pack. Let's see what we got. Broly Dawn of the Rampage. Okay, so not the only Broly card, a regular Broly card. He's another one that lets you search for another copy of another Broly to play later. Boost Attack Piccolo. Okay, I guess I was wrong about there being only one Piccolo. This Piccolo is basically the Trunks Defender of Children card for blue. Yeah. So yeah, it's Trunks Protector of Children, only it's blue. Unceasing Evolution Frost. So this is something that you'd pull out with that Frost card. Evolves for a cost of 2, where he's normally 3. 15,000 double strike. Very good card. Very aggressive for red. Oh, here it is. Frieza's Call. This is the card that lets you pull a Frieza card of cost 2 or less and put it into play tapped. You're going to be seeing a lot of people grabbing Kui and Raccoon and Birder, especially Birder. Birder would work too to grab with this card. Slasher Trunks, you know him, you love him. Scheming Champa, cost 2, power 10,000, but whenever you play an alien, he gains another 5,000 power. So if you play 2 aliens, I assume he gets that twice. Not bad. Trunks, you know him, you love him. Dodoria. Man, I've been getting lots of the really nice Frieza cards that I want. This is great. Dodoria is the yellow version of Trunks Protector of Children. If you have 4 or less health and you use him to boost, you draw a card and get plus 10,000. Very nice card. Friend Summoning Son Gohan. If you play him, then you get to search your get to grab a Krillin from the top few cards of your deck. Oh boy. Let's see. Terror Assault Frost. So what have we got here? He's another evolution card. He's the perfect form. This card inflicts has double strike, and when it attacks a battle card, KO that card after the battle, then your opponent's leader card has 10,000 or less power, inflict 1 damage to him. So basically like the attack version of Revenge. Very, very nice card. Beerus. The Beerus personality card. Not bad. This is the one I was talking about before. Basically, if you have when he attacks, if you have 3 or more energy, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 2 or less and KO it. Nice. And then the flip side of its card is 16 power. Switch this card to rest mode and you win the game. Cool. And then full power Frieza. 3 out of 4 of the packs had rare Frieza cards. I am immensely satisfied by this. Full power Frieza is another really good card. Blocker, triple strike, and when it blocks, you switch it back to active mode. So assuming your opponent cannot defeat him, he can block for days. Oh man, this is a cool set of cards. I got 3 Frieza super rares. In fact, I think, let me see. Yeah, I got 2 rare Friezas and 1 super rare Frieza. Man, this was cool. Getting all of these cards right away. The ones that would no doubt be a bit difficult to find. The Frieza personality is very nice. I was able to get one of the super rare Gold Frieza Resurrected Terrors. Man, this was a great set, and I got the most powerful card in the game yet released so far. So far, it looks like basically each pack contains 2 hero cards, so you are not going to be starving for hero cards in this game. Let me see how many hero cards I got. I, of course, have the 1 Frieza there. Let's see. I got the Goku Blue. I got Gohan. I got Beerus. I got Vados. Was that all of them? That's 5. Yeah, that's at least 1 per pack. I bet you get 1 per pack as one of your uncommons, and then there's a chance of getting 1 as a rare, as was the case of me getting that Frieza. So, cool. Not only am I know I've basically committed myself to building a Frieza deck now, but I got most of the stuff needed to get a good start on one. So all in all, not a bad pack. I hope you guys liked it. If you want to see some more Dragon Ball card game, I'll see if I can get Kingfire on here. And until next time, this is Kodak signing off. First card. Oh man, literally the first card.